Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I am going to be speaking on player fitness updates. We're also going to be discussing who did feature in the training session earlier today in Barcelona. We're also going to be talking about the recent updates for Ferran Torres. So there is so much that we have to discuss within today's video. I think that we are going to be talking about around 10 to 15 players for today. So it is going to be very saturated. And what I am going to be speaking on when it comes to the first topic of today, I'm not going to be talking exactly what these players do have because I don't want my video to be flagged or any of that. And I'm also going to keep it very short. So we're just going to consider this as these players having fitness issues. You guys are going to be getting exactly what I am referring to, but I can't say the word because again, I don't want to get flagged. So let's first talk about the first topic of today. Barcelona do have a match against Mallorca in about 5 days. And many of these players that I am going to be pointing out did catch some fitness issues. And these players are going to have to be out for about 2 weeks, meaning they can't participate in any activities when it comes to the training sessions or any matches. And those players do include Dani Alves, Lenglet, Jordi Alba, and Alejandro Balde. Hopefully this does not get any worse. I do not want to see any players receive further fitness issues, but because Alves, Lenglet, and Alba and Alejandro Balde are going to be out, Xavi does have a lot to think about on what that defensive line is going to look like against Mallorca. Like, we have 2 left backs that will be out. We're going to have a center back that's out and a right back. And I think that there is ways for Xavi to maneuver around this problem. Like, for example, we can have Dest playing as a left back against Mallorca and then have Ronald Araujo play as the right back. But I do wish these players the very best. I do wish them a lot of health. And then when it comes to Dembele did come back earlier today from his vacation, and it does say here, according to Albert Rogue, Dembele has not trained due to general precaution after returning from vacation and is awaiting for the result of the PCR. So there is nothing wrong with Dembele. He just wants to take precautionary measures, and I do expect everything to go well. I don't expect him to receive any fitness issue, and he is expected to feature in that match against Mallorca. But now let's step away from this topic as a whole, and now we're going to go into greater detail with the other players. Now that we are free from that topic, we are going to be talking about Yusuf, Demir, Ansu Fati, Memphis Depay, and Pedri. So it does say here, according to Samuel Martin, Yusuf Demir is no longer training with the first team as he sorts out his future. The loan at the club from Rapid Vienna is set to be cut short. There are teams in the Bundesliga who are very interested in Yusuf Demir. So yes, it is true that Yusuf did not train with the players earlier today. Barcelona simply just do not want to pay the 10 million euros, and I have a great feeling that whatever Xavi did see for Yusuf Demir during those training sessions, he did not like what he's seen. And it does seem very clear that Xavi is prioritizing developing Dembele, Ferran Torres, who can also play on the right wing area, and a player that could be coming back, Alex Collado. So that right wing area is fully covered, and we can even talk about Abde, who can also play in that position. So it really sucks to hear this because look, Demir was supposed to be playing in the Barcelona B team first to understand the playing style, the system of Barcelona, but he was rushed into the first team mainly because Ronald Koeman wanted Collado out immediately, and he wanted to count on Yusuf Demir to play in the first team. But now we are here potentially seeing the exact reverse under Xavi Hernandez. We could see Collado back from that loan, go into the first team of FC Barcelona, and then let go of Yusuf Demir. And there are teams like Dortmund, Leverkusen, Frankfurt, who are all very interested in Yusuf Demir's services. And once Demir does leave during this January transfer window, which I believe will happen, that is going to allow the number 11 shirt becoming free. And the one player that could take that number 11 shirt, it is going to be Ferran Torres. Now moving on towards Ansu Fati and Memphis Depay, and it does say here, and it is official coming from the club, that Ansu Fati and Memphis Depay participated in part of the training session with the group. And this is very exciting, right? Because we want to see Ansu Fati and Memphis Depay back into the squad list as soon as possible. Hopefully they can return before that match against Real Madrid, because that match is going to be very important. We want to win that semifinal match. Having Ansu Fati and Memphis Depay is only going to reinforce our attack. Yes, our current attack right now, even without Ansu and Memphis Depay, our attacking options is still very dangerous. But I am very much looking forward to, and I'm very anticipated by looking at a front three of Ansu Fati on the left, Ferran as the striker, and Dembele on the right wing. And then as for Pedri, because many have been asking what happened to Pedri, isn't he in the exact same stage as Ansu Fati and Memphis Depay? So it was seen earlier today, and this is official, that Pedri has trained with the squad fully today, and he trained with no problems, which is very great to hear, because it did come to a point where there has been reports stating that Pedri could actually even be included in the match against Mallorca. That is how well he did train today with the other players. And so finally, we are going to be seeing Pedri return. I have been waiting for this moment for a very long time. I feel like I haven't seen Pedri in the first team in years, and to see Pedri under Xavi Hernandez, this is going to be something that many of us are going going to want to see. And I'm very optimistic that it is going to be working out. My biggest question is going to be this: what is his role going to be? Like, is he going to be a player that is going to be attacking those spaces between the center back and the right back, or is he going to be the type of midfielder where Xavi does want him to be kind of like a playmaking role and does not go as high? Who knows? But there are so many questions, so many things to look forward to, but I cannot wait to see Pedri finally back into the first team. Now let's move on towards the last topic of today, and we are going to be talking about Ferran Torres. So it is official. I know that many of you guys already know about Ferran Torres and how he is a Barcelona player, and so it does say here, and this is coming from the club itself, that Barcelona have signed Spanish forward Ferran Torres from Man City. The player has signed a contract for the next 5 seasons until June 30th, 2027, and his buyout clause is going to be 1 billion euros, which is the exact same type of buyout clause like Pedri and Ansu Fati. And then as we continue here, on Monday, January 3rd at 11 a.m. Central Time, the player's presentation as a new member of the FC Barcelona first team squad will take place in an event preceding the open door training session at 12 p.m. Central Time at the Camp Nou. So just for some clarifications, Ferran Torres is going to be presented in front of people on January 3rd. What did happen today was Barcelona and Man City announcing, not presenting, but announcing that Ferran Torres is a Barcelona player. And the first thing that I do want to say is this: I want to thank Pep Guardiola for this moment, because I remember Pep Guardiola wanted Ferran Torres in this squad, and it even came to a point where he was praising Ferran Torres on what he was doing on the field and how intelligent he was, the fact that he was so loyal to his position, the fact that he considered him as a top striker in the Premier League. Pep Guardiola really loved this player, but Pep also knew, and this is coming from many sources, that he knew that he could not offer what Xavi and Barcelona were currently offering to Ferran Torres, because what Barcelona and Xavi are doing right now is rebuilding a brand new dynasty. And when you are being called up and being placed within the rebuild of a dynasty in Barcelona, you cannot get that type of experience anywhere else, and Pep Guardiola does know that, which is why he does say, I have no problem with letting go of Ferran Torres to go to Barcelona, because this is something that he would not get anywhere else. And the fact that Pep knew that he taught Xavi the ways of how to rebuild and how to really build a winning team, he knows that this is going to be great for this player. And so I have already said, and I'm going to continue to say this, Ferran Torres is the perfect fit for this current Barcelona. He is going to be benefiting so many other players around him like Ansu and Dembele, because he is a team player. And this is what Ferran Torres had to say to the interviewers throughout his medical, and I quote: Xavi is a formidable coach who will help me grow and improve. I can provide versatility in the 3 positions up front. I want to help the team by scoring goals, giving assists, and defending. So his aim right now is to feature in the match against Real Madrid. I don't expect Ferran Torres to feature in the match against Granada or Linares. Most likely it is going to be against Real Madrid in that semifinal match. And later throughout the next 24 to 36 hours, I'm going to be making many videos regarding Ferran Torres and what he could provide to Barcelona, and why Ferran Torres is going to be a undisputed starter under Xavi Hernandez's FC Barcelona. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona Daily News. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.